Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We have here beautiful 2016 on a 66 plate Mazda CX-5 2.2 175 PS all-wheel drive Sport Nav Automatic, done 53,000 miles. Finished in lovely deep crystal blue with black leather interior. Complete specification with this vehicle. I also believe it's got a safety pack, which we'll clarify in a minute. It's got privacy glass, keyless entry, diamond cut alloys, got very useful tow bar on the rear, parking sensors and a reverse camera. Really decent size split rear seat facility here for the load area. Compressors all present, tools etc. Load area covers present, retractable as well. Lovely car seats. This is fitted with a more powerful 175 PS engine as opposed to the 150. The advantage with this is it's permanent four-wheel drive, automatic, with a full supporting Mazda service history. 53,000 miles, and also looking inside the car, it's fitted with a safety pack, so you've got the blind spot monitoring system, which is indicated as a little darker patch here in the side exterior mirrors that light up and warns you of any traffic that's in your blind spot. Really useful. Sitting inside the car, you got multi-function steering wheel. Left hand side gives you integrated Bluetooth with voice control and your fuel computer through the info button. Right hand side, this particular car is fitted with radar cruise control. That's the intelligent cruise control system. Automatic wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, and automatic lights. Starting up the car, mileage clarified at 53,932. Where it says range there, that's the amount of fuel left in it, and we can change that. You can see it's average consumption 35.1. All these figures, these fuel consumption figures, please do not forget these are just purely down to the way you drive it. It's just illustrating the fact that this car has a trip meter and fuel computer. So there we've got it. In the centre is a really clear speedometer showing the miles up underneath at 53,932 and a trip meter above it. The gear selector indication on the left hand side, just where the tachometer is, you can see that changing. Really well spec car. This is ultimately the best specification that you can get for one of these. You've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. You have satellite navigation, which is very simple. You can find your address through town or postcode. You can set up a home address, look at your favorites, set those up, history, where you've been, etc. Moving back to the home screen, settings, you can personalize this vehicle to your own individual taste. So you got things like display we're looking at. You can adjust that between auto, day and night modes. That will adjust illumination of the display, brightness, contrast. Safety, now this is what I wanted to come back to. It's got blind spot monitoring and smart city brake support and lane keep assist system, distance recognition support system. So it's got the full safety pack, blind spot monitoring. You can adjust the sensitivity, and it's a really useful thing to have those indicators in the mirrors. So anything appearing in your blind spot, it warns you of that through that illumination and the beeping, and you can adjust the volume as well. Lane keep assist system, this stops you from drifting from lane to lane. that keeps you in the correct lane, and it warns you of that, and you can set up your alert types, whether you have a vibration or a beep, and you can adjust the parameters of that, the vibration strength or the beep volume, depending upon what warning you decide to opt for. So a really comprehensive spec with this vehicle. BOSE Sound System, so you can adjust bass, treble, fader, balance, the guidance, volume, whether you choose to have BOSE Centerpoint or Audio Pilot. Centerpoint gives you a more immersive sound experience. Audio Pilot will adjust the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Clock, you can set that up between 12 and 24 hours. Vehicle itself, you can set up door locks. So for example, if you want walk-away locking, that's if you walk away from the car with a key fob in your pocket, the car will automatically lock. You don't have to have it, but it's there. Indicator, you can adjust the indicator volume and whether you choose to have a 3-flash indicator or not. Lighting, you can adjust all your lights on volume, coming home light, leaving home light, auto headlights on, sensitivity, interior lights, the lot. So it's a really top spec vehicle. Temperature, you can adjust Celsius or Fahrenheit, whether you choose to read it like that, or distance, miles and kilometers. Coming back to the music here, it has
Linden Manor,
FM, AM and DAB digital audio, which gives you crystal clear reception. It will update the list eventually. It's probably just because we're inside. Fuel economy monitor. It's got I-stop, this vehicle. I-stop means that if the car is I-stop ready under the correct circumstances, you drive up some traffic lights, they are red, the engine will stop and engage again as soon as you engage gear. It has obvious advantages for the emissions and in terms of fuel saving, so really good system. And if we come back here to maintenance, you'll see we've just replenished all the oil. It's actually due a service now in about 12 months time. So there you have it. From that point of view, it's all up and ready to go. Just turn on the interior lights here, give you a better view of, just want to show you the rear view camera. I say the interior lights, I mean the side lights. You can see there it's also got the camera and it's got an on-screen parking display. The closer you get to an object, there's red markers that move into the vehicle, gives you a really good idea of where you are and how to park the vehicle properly without obviously damaging it. If we look down here, we've got automatic climate control, air conditioning, dual zone. You can adjust it together or independently. Just press that and that will direct the air and adjust the fan speeds according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. 3-stage, we'll just turn this down actually. 3-stage, that takes it off the automatic setting. 3-stage passenger and driver heating, for heated seats rather, and you've got twin USB socket tree, you can plug your phone straight into the vehicle. Automatic gearbox, very straightforward. Move it down into D or move it to the manual section if you want to move up and down the gate, give you a bit more driver involvement, but move it straight down to D and it will you can drive it like any other automatic. I was adjusting this screen here using this, which is the main navigation wheel. You can adjust the screen by touching it, but the car's got to be at standstill. As soon as it gets on the move, you have to use these buttons. So just to go over these, the main navigation wheels here, you turn it to maneuver around the various menus and functions and press it to execute a command. Home screen, navigation button, music, master control volume, back button, and set up favorites. Setting up favorites, you can set up favorites for radio stations and your phone book electronic handbrake. So it's the 2015, the later facelift model, including that electronic handbrake and the improved navigation. But a really great car, this. Beautifully finished. 53,932 miles, which is nothing on one of these, and the service history is great on the vehicle. The fact that it's got the safety pack means that it's ultra desirable. And please don't forget, this is a Euro 6 emission vehicle. This means it's not going to be affected by the ultra low emission zone charges that come into London later on this year. But a really great full spec CX5 with everything beautifully laid out in front of you. As I say, the car will be serviced. It's already been serviced rather. It's fully prepared for sale. We've got some minor detailing to do to it, which we will be getting done. Just stuff like attending to very minor scuffs on the alloys and touching in the odd little mark on the door edge protection. But a really great vehicle. Comes with 12 months Mazda approved warranty. It's a beautifully finished car, a great spec and a fabulous car to drive. Excellent road holding, handling, performance and braking characteristics. If you want to find out more about this CX5 or any of our other SUVs that we have across our Mazda and Suzuki and non-franchise used car selection, please go onto our website, which is www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. And just before I sign off, it is worth mentioning we can take any vehicle in part exchange, and we do full credit facilities, notwithstanding the fact we are open 7 days a week, even after hours. If you wish to view this, please go onto the website as I've mentioned, and thank you very much for watching.